I thought about that, too. I said, we don't see him anymore.
Well, I don't think it's anything against us. I think he's freaking out over success. Chappelle was always a comic who was kind of like a club comic and everything, and and he got in some movies and stuff. And suddenly he had this show on Comedy Central, which he figured would be good for his season. Became a hit. Now, in the third season, they're saying to him, we're going to make... They threw him like $20 million or something to keep it going.
Right. He had to renegotiate. And,
plus DVD sales and all kinds of stuff.
They gave him lots of money.
Yeah, and I think he freaked out. Like he feels like he can't somehow make the show good enough. He's afraid he's going to fail. And he's just freaking out. He can't get the third season done. But he's just got to get that thing done, man. Make some dough.
Just crank it out the way you used to. You sort of don't care.
He's putting a little too much pressure on himself.
Right. But that was one of the fun things about the show, was that it sort of looked like nobody cared.
Yeah, I don't think anybody did.
Well, no, a lot of people cared. It's funny.
At the time, Comedy Central said the show was pushed back because Chappelle was reportedly ill, dealing with unspecified artistic control issues. Things apparently broke down this week, and Comedy Central announced unilaterally that it was not willing to go ahead with the May 31st debut.
Wow.
So
I hope it works out. I love Chappelle. I've known him for a long time. He's a really good guy.
He is a real good guy. I ain't saying he isn't. I just think he's having a nervous breakdown.
Yeah, and how do you know he wants it to work out, Artie?
Right.
Look, I hope it works
he's
out.
He's like you.
I hope it works out.
I gotta make a movie.
He's got pressure.
I mean, really, calm down. I gotta make
All
a
these
movie.
comedians with their pressure.
I'm finding I don't like success too much either.
Yeah, you know what? You don't need
I was in the elevator of the building yesterday. One of the guys that works here gets in the elevator, and we're just staring at the front of the elevator. And he goes, "You the guy making the movie?" And I go, "No." And he goes, "That guy's crazy."
That guy's crazy.
I know, there was a lot of comments about Artie.
Well, guess what? He's right.
Yeah.
That guy is crazy.
Because everybody kept saying, just where is Artie's problem?
Well, Artie's just freaking out.
It's deep in my head. Deep in my head.
I was telling the story yesterday how Artie wrote a movie with the guy that I know. It's
Frank Sebastiano.
Frank Sebastiano, real funny guy. Then they wrote a small little movie. They got some maniac to pony up $3.5 million to go shoot the thing.
Uh-huh.
And welcome. And it's a small budget affair that Artie's really excited about.
Sure.
And Artie comes up to me and he goes, "Listen, I need 5 weeks to shoot this thing. It's my dream." I go, "Good. That sounds great. Congrats." He goes, "But I'm going to take 2 weeks off in July, and then I have to take 3 weeks off." I go, "You kidding me?" I go, "Okay." And he goes, "Well, what do you think?" I go, "Oh, you asking me what I think, or you telling me?"
Yeah, either you're telling me you're doing this, or you're asking me what I think.
I said,
I could have just told you.
I said, "I've never busted your balls about any of this," but I said,
No,
don't you think it's time maybe you set your priorities straight? You got a show here that loves you. We've got a nice rhythm going. It's a high priority. You could even make the argument that the movie will do well and will be successful for these people. They're going to want you to mention it on the show that is successful, and hopefully.
But I would never bring that up.
Yeah, but you would. In
the course of talking, it would be like Artie's getting up to go do his movie.
And I'm sure the guys who put up the 3.5 are hoping maybe you'll bring it up on the air.
I ain't saying what they're thinking.
All right.
I'm just saying I would never bring that up.
No, I understand, but I'm saying, hey, I did a movie. I realize I don't know what your movie is, but I shot.
Yeah, Artie's in every scene.
I said, "Artie, I said I was in every scene. I shot for 4 months. What I did was I did my radio show and then I shot." And he goes, "Well, we don't have that kind of budget." I said, "Well, I don't know what kind of budget you have, but you got 2 weeks off in July. You got a week off in August. You got Fridays off in August. Seems to me you could shoot the whole movie and not miss a show. Maybe even, if you got to leave a little bit early, fine, but come in till 9, 9:30, 10 o'clock some days. Just walk right out and go do your movie." I'm understanding of that. He looked at me like I put a knife in his heart.
I know, you just killed him.
He was like, "What are you talking about? That's not how I want to do this."
I didn't see it going this way.
I said, well, then you're not making the show a priority. And at this point, he goes, well, we are, in the past, I said, well, come on. I mean, we're at a different place now.
And you never left for 5 weeks.
Yeah, 5 weeks.
It wouldn't be 5 weeks.
Or 3 weeks, even.
So Artie didn't like my answer. But I said, look, that's my answer.
Well, you know what was funny? Yesterday I was thinking back on the argument. Artie finally just said, I don't want to do it that way.
He doesn't. I know he doesn't. He wants to go to the set, be all perky.
He wants to have one job.
All pleasant. One job at a time, ladies and gentlemen. Then when he's done with his movie, come back to this job. Like,
I was also
you guys keep it going.
I was also thinking about opening a roofing business that I could do as well.
A lot of people thought it was very Stuttering John or Jackie Martling.
Yes.
The show will be here when I need it.
Right.
No. I don't expect that at all.
No, I know. Of course not.
I don't.
No, I know. Of course not. But anyway, there's a way to work that movie.
Of course there
But you
is.
got to press it a little bit. You got to say, look, I'll do the movie, but here's what I need to do. I have a priority in my life. So Artie had a freak out and started saying yesterday that he's being quiet now, but he had a freak out. He was like, hello, man. I'm feeling a lot of pressure.
Oh, he started screaming, my health is not good. I don't know.
Well, it isn't.
Sorry, I'm not your mom.
But my health has never been good.
Right. I was like, what's different about today?
Right. Well.
So I'm working it out.
I know you are.
Yeah. Of course. You're the boss. I'm going to do what you want.
No.
Here we
You do
go.
what you want. I told you that. It's up to you. I'm not. I never threaten you. I'm just saying, hey, if you want my opinion, I'm giving it to you.
I know.
I would make things work.
Now he's doing what you want.
Yeah. Don't do what I want. That's the Jackie Martling attitude. Jackie, you say, all right, that's what you want. I go, no, I don't want anything from you. You do what you have to do. I'm very much like that. But people like to blame me. I don't know. What am I doing?
I'm not blaming you for anything.
You have to do what I want. You do what you want. Take a year off. You got to do what you have to do in life. Listen, you're certainly a guy who's done what he has to do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
a mover and a shaker.
No, I mean, listen. You're your own man. I know that. That's why I like you.
have certain priorities, you know.
Yeah. So, all right, enough with Artie.
But it was funny because a lot of people were doing the whole Jackie Martin. I heard a lot of Jackie's name.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, that's always disturbed. That's a real hurt. It was called Artie Martling.
I heard a few stuttering Arties too.
Stuttering Artie, yeah. I heard that. What was the other one too?
Benedict Artie.
Benedict Artie.
Shelley Lang.
Shelley Lang.
The one that Fred said that is the funniest because it's not the least bit creative. He just called me McLean Stevenson.
That's how he calls it as he sees it. Fred, you've done a couple of movies and parts.
He does. You won't even know Fred's doing a movie.
Oh, no, absolutely no one knew.
You can tell by IMDb that I have done about 6 that nobody's seen.
Yeah, didn't interfere at all.
He doesn't even mention it.
Got a bunch of email. Oh, got to take a break. Okay, we'll be back right after these words.
Here's Robin calling in sick.
Hi, Gary. This is Robin. Hope you can hear this. Obviously, I am under the weather and don't think I should be at work tomorrow. So here's your heads up. Hopefully you get this in a timely fashion. I'm going to try to get this out of me and be back by Tuesday. Bye-bye.
I hope that's not true because it's hardly worth 2 shows in England and then they're going to disband.
4 shows in England.
4.
I haven't heard any reviews. Have you?
No, how could that be bad? Crying out loud. Clapton, Jack Bruce, and Ginger Baker doing all Cream songs.
Well, they might not be up to snuff.
Sure they are.
I bet
Come
they're
on, what's the
fine.
matter with
You're
you?
too funny.
I love that band. I wouldn't care. I don't care.
You don't even care if they can't perform anymore.
Yeah, I got a call from a friend of mine who said she was going over for the concerts, and she goes, I don't even know who they are really. And, you know, because she's younger. And I went,
Then why go?
I was so angry. I was like, I should be there.
She's just going because it's a happening.
Yeah, I think she's working over there and someone invited her or something.
But, I mean, she's going. I mean, people invite you to things all the time you don't go to. She's going because somebody told her it was important.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to go see that.
Yeah, I wish we were there. I told you we should set up dates so that we could be broadcasting from there.
I saw Clapton solo once, and he did a bunch of Cream songs, and it was great, you know.
Yeah.
So I'd love to see them together.
I've seen Clapton several times live, but no Cream.
You know what song I was listening to yesterday? Aerosmith's, I got to call Joe Perry about this. Aerosmith's, wait a second, I wrote it down. I was listening, I said, I got to write this down so I remember to ask Joe one time, like, who thought of this? You know the song, God damn it, what's wrong with my brain? Oh, I got to show you this, too. This is a chick with the hottest ass I've ever seen. Where is it? I got ADD, man. I'm all over the place.
Still looking for the hottest ass.
No, I found it. Oh, here's a comment about Jim Brewer. When I heard Goat Boy was going to be sitting in, I figured I would switch back. I wouldn't switch back for Robin's News after he went to commercials. What a surprise. Jim was incredible. He never really had a chance to show off all he could do at Saturday Night Live. Jim's performance on this morning show might have been enough for me to make a serious decision. I think that when Artie takes his 3 weeks in August to finish his movie, Jim should sit in. He can do all the Artie sounds, plus he's fast and funny.
Yeah, I was over at the Friars Club yesterday, and everybody was talking about it.
What were you doing there?
I was having lunch
Oh, with your TV show?
with some people from there.
I knew
yes.
it. I knew those fancy meetings you're taking. I hate when you are meeting with other people beside me. You know how I get. Oh, yeah? You took a meeting at the Friars?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where Don likes to meet.
Yes, and Jay Thomas was there. I was like, oh, I'm having Howard's experience from the day before.
Yeah. But Jay comes up to me. He's all full of energy. He's like, hey, Howard, you're too tall. Hey, all you tall guys. Hey, what kind of outfit is that? Hey, you're too tall. Man, you guys. I went, Jay, save it for on the air.
Yes.
That's where you're supposed to be funny. You're very funny here.
Expend that energy on the air.
So, Jay, now do this on the air. Guy's a barrel of
I
energy.
know, he's always feeling like he's got to lay out material.
Yeah. I'm like, Jay, we're off the radio now. There's no point. No one's listening.
He's not like that on the air? I never even heard him.
I don't know what he is on the air, but don't use up your energy in the hallway.
He had to be exhausted by the time he finished with Howard.
Yeah, I mean, he put on a whole show. I go, relax. You don't have to be the life of the party. I'm not a chick.
But everybody thought Jim was just amazing.
Yeah, Jim's great, man. In fact, I talked to the guys over there about, they already contacted me. Maybe we'll put Jim on our channel.
Yeah.
So people can easily find him. Because that'll be fun to have him around. Most people really love Jim. A couple of people wrote in said they didn't. They said they had to turn the radio off. He couldn't calm himself down. But for the most part, everybody loved him. Oh, I know this. I was thinking about Sweet Emotion. You know the part where it goes, you know how it sucks backwards? Like I wonder who thought to put that in. You know what I'm talking about? You know, it goes, sweet. You got that song?
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Emotion. Then it goes,
Right.
that whole, you know what I'm talking about, Artie?
That's one of my favorite Aerosmith songs.
But don't you wonder, like, sometimes,
Ever.
like, who thought of that?
Yeah.
Who thought of? It makes homelessness attractive. You know, some guys can pull it off. This guy had a big-ass shopping cart. He had about 50 garbage bags and stuff tied off to the side. Some of the garbage bags were just filled with cans because he's going to sell those.
So it was like a whole housing unit.
Yeah, he was pushing around this whole big thing, and I went, gee, that doesn't look fun being homeless. But there are some guys who just apparently walk around all day with, like, maybe a little knapsack and maybe a couple of bags.
Yeah.
And they don't make it look so bad, but this guy was not pulling it off.
He's disorganized.
Yeah, I was like, I don't ever want to be homeless.
Organization is very important when you're homeless.
Like, he had every single thing in the world tied to that friggin' shopping cart. And he's pushing it down the street, and I went, this is just awful. This is you might as well get a job.
I love and
Right,
you know what?
right.
I really hate
You're doing that.
I really hate it when they have those shopping carts, though, because then you can't find one at the supermarket.
Think about it. That guy does more work than us.
Oh, my God. This guy was sweating. He had the big, heavy aqualung coat on and the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like he's loading trucks all
That cart's
day.
kind of heavy, isn't it?
Sitting on a park bench.
I heard the greatest story, though, about a bum
Snot
yesterday.
dripping. Boy, nobody's using the word bum anymore.
But this is a
hobo?
a
Bum.
I know, that's probably politically incorrect.
Probably. Yeah, I would think so.
I just
No,
use
a bum is a bum.
All right,
Let's
go
be
ahead.
serious.
What's
I
your
use
story?
drunken loser.
Right.
No, this guy had a job.
I heard a funny story about a drunken loser the other day.
No. This guy had a job.
Yeah.
And he had a briefcase and wore a suit and went to work every day. But in the several blocks he used to walk to work, he used to beg for money.
Oh.
And so every day he would beg for money on his way to work, go in, work all day, and then beg for money on his way back to the train probably. And then he disappeared, and one of the guys who used to watch him every day, because he had a store where he used to walk,
Right.
went to one of the people he used to go to work with and said, whatever happened to that guy? They said, oh, you mean the bum? And he said, yeah. He said he retired and bought a mansion
I see.
in Costa Rica or someplace.
That ain't right.
Living
Hey,
a high
how you
life.
doing there? Bobo the businessman. How are you there, Howard?
Hey, Bobo.
Listen, I picked up the new hot issue of FHM magazine. You are
Yes.
one lucky bastard. Now, I'm looking at it right now. What does it for me is page 117, sand on her ass. Can I
You
say
like
that?
I
Oh, my
think,
God.
yeah, Beth's on the cover yet again on FHM magazine, and I think this is her best cover yet.
And it's a full
Absolutely.
pictorial.
Full pictorial. There's like 20 pictures in there, and I really,
Yeah.
I said to her, I thought they were really beautiful pictures.
Was she
I like
happy with it?
115.
Yeah.
Page
Nice to hear you
115.
say that, because around here, there's a weird vibe that, like, I brought in the magazine, and the guys
Right.
barely look at it because
I
they
think
know.
they feel funny around you.
But I think I caught Gary looking at it this morning before I came in, and then he quickly threw it down. Was that right about that?
You know what? I didn't notice.
He was like standing here.
No.
That wasn't you?
No.
Because I saw you standing by my stuff, and you were flipping through a magazine, and I went,
No, that wasn't me.
all right.
But I will tell you, oh my gosh, I had the wrong month. Somebody switched my calendar. Beth's calendar, May, is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. I got to show it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of freaks me out that Gary has Beth's calendar just sitting right in front of him every day.
Hey, Howard, I like page 115. It's great with her long hair covering her breasts. That's nice.
Yeah,
I like
they did a
that
good job of those pictures.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I told her it was a good spread.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice shot. Wow.
Yeah.
And I like how she says she walks around your apartment, man, with a tank top and no bra on. You lucky bastard.
Yeah, but I didn't know that was a thing that she does to keep our relationship alive. Like, I thought she just was walking around looking
That
hot.
was like the way she'd be.
Yeah, like she's cooking sometimes, and which turns me on when a woman cooks. And she's cooking sometimes, and then like I see, hey, that's kind of hot. She's got no bra on,
Really?
and like sometimes the top will fall down, and the boob is hanging out. And I go, I go, whoa, and I get really turned on, like I have to have you now.
Apparently it's working.
And then I read in the magazine she's saying, hey, that's a thing she does to keep the relationship hot.
What are you doing to keep the relationship?
And
I wash my ass every day.
He also says you're very creative as far as having sex indoors.
Yeah.
Because once outdoors you guys were messing around and some idiot was in a tree taking pictures.
That's true.
Yeah.
New York Post had it on the cover.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
I tell you, I met her twice, man, in person, and she's a sweetheart.
yeah, she's really good. I got a good thing going. I know that.
You do. You got a great life, and lucky
Hopefully
you.
I won't screw it up.
Bobo met her. Bobo met her
will.
twice. That means you gotta beef up security.
Yeah.
No, I was in Manhattan a couple
Is that
weeks
what you thought he was
ago.
going to say? I met her twice. You better beef up security.
Yeah, that's what
I was in
when I hear
Manhattan.
Bobo met her twice, I'm like, you doing something wrong?
No, at the Candy Fire there last week, a couple weeks ago in Manhattan, at the animal thing, you know?
Hey, as long as we're talking about hot chicks, Richard Christie sent me a picture of this chick. It's one of his creepy emails to me. It goes,
Oh, it's something he
God.
discovered.
yeah, but he's right. He goes, my breath was taken away when I found this picture today. I know Playboy airbrushes, but this ass looks pretty damn perfect to me. Her name is Stephanie Flickinger. Flickinger. Check out this chick's ass.
All right, let me see.
I don't know how old this is.
I love the asses.
I've never seen an ass on a chick like this. Look at this. Look at this chick's ass.
Oh my God,
It's insane. What?
What does it look like?
that's painted
Not
on.
bad. I'm saying it's one of the best.
Yeah, definitely top 10.
Yeah. Hey, Robin. This is what your ass is
Oh,
supposed
that's
to look
an ass
like.
that
Does
you
yours
would
look like
like?
that?
I know.
No? Well, that's a shame.
But that looks like almost a rubber ass.
I know. It's so perfect.
Let me see that ass.
Look at that ass.
Let me take that.
Seriously.
I'd like to see other shots, though.
Hey, put up on page 69, man.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I think. Richard probably went looking for that ass to see if it was real.
Yeah, I was looking to see if that was real ass.
Man, I know asses.
Wow. I don't know.
That is perfect.
Oh, my God.
Come on, Robin. Look at that thing.
Come on,
I
honey.
wouldn't know what
You
perfect ass is.
know.
You know.
That doesn't look so good to me. Really?
Boy, that looked like I could really go to town on that ass.
Oh.
Madon. Stephanie Flickinger.
I don't look at that ass and say I'd like to have that.
Boy, that's some ass. Where'd you find that picture, dude? What were you busy?
It was on the Playboy site yesterday.
Yeah.
It looks
There it
like
Is she a new chick or is that an old picture?
I think that's an older picture. I think she's been around for a few years, and I think she's just on their website. I don't even know if she's in the magazine or not, but
Man.
it looks like two apples. It's like a perfect ass.
I would wipe this ass.
Now, let me ask you something. Did you go looking to see if that's real or airbrush? Did you go try to find more ass pictures of her?
Well, yeah, I
Yeah,
actually
I try to find some more ass pictures.
aerial ass shots.
You know when you put two apples together, they sort of look like an ass?
I went to the supermarket and created my own Flickinger.
Yeah, I got two big watermelons next to each other.
It's hot.
Yeah, and then I put her picture under my ass microscope, and I saw no imperfections.
There was no blemishes on that ass.
Yeah.
Instead of a girl, I go to the supermarket to the fruit section.
Kiwi fruit. Apples don't say no.
I'd rather have a really hot piece of fruit than an ugly girl.
Man,
Took two eggplants.
I got a letter about you in the mail, and it's so true. This guy's in prison, and he's writing me.
Oh, what did he say?
Oh,
He goes-
God. What do you say?
He sends me this article about Richard Christie from a metal magazine from years ago, and they're talking about how they're interviewing him like he's Ginger Baker. I mean, he's like the greatest rock drummer ever. So the guy goes, I found this article on Richard Christie, and he says, this guy was a legend in metal. He was in Control Denied, Incantation, Iced Earth, and Demons and Wizards. These are all top-of-the-line death, black, power metal bands.
Demons and Wizards.
He's obviously an extremely skilled and very accomplished rock music drummer. So the question is, how in the hell can this guy not get laid?
I know.
Even the most disgusting, ugly, smelly, stupid, fat, lazy, and so on guy in a band that never makes it out of the local band scene gets chicks. Chicks love dudes in bands, any band. What's up with Richard? He surely isn't gay. I just think he has intimacy issues myself.
Definitely.
I'm a club comedian. I get laid.
Yeah, I know.
I spend all my time practicing.
In all my years being in and around bands, I've never seen any band members not get laid. The fact that the only dates that he has is Friday night porno dates is absolutely crazy. Is that you?
Yeah.
Get out of here. That's you? Dude, you're a rock god. We got to start recording with you.
Yeah, we got to get the losers back together.
Yeah, but definitely. You're in. Listen to this. Look at this guy.
Kill a virgin.
That's you.
Drink the blood of a dying goat.
All right. God, how could this guy not get dates? He goes, this is crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah. So read the article, man.
Man,
the guy goes, I love Richard on the show. He's a great addition, very funny. As for Ronnie, fire him. What an idiot. Howard shouldn't put up with his BS. Artie, hell yes, funny as hell. And Robin, chocolate dream come true. And Fred,
agree.
chocolate dream come true.
Fred, too.
Hey, Richard, what was the
By the way, he goes, hold on a second. I love Fred, very smart, but Kelly Clarkson's Since You've Been Gone is a killer song, and Fred should shut up about that. He called it awful. He's wrong. It does rock. And Howard, you are a genius.
It doesn't rock.
I'm a 20-year listener, and the show still kills. I'm going to miss it when you guys go to satellite. I'm in prison and can't get satellite. That's when I went always in prison.
Well, that's prison for you.
See, that's the problem is all my fans are in prison and they're like big hairy guys. There's not too many women that are into metal.
There's two people in bands in history who couldn't get laid. It's Richard and Mama Cass.
Dude, Metallica, Van Halen, all those guys got
But
laid.
didn't the other guys in your band get laid?
Yeah, they did.
All right.
I don't know.
Hey, Richard, how long has it been since you've been late, man?
It's been October 93.
Whoa.
No, not 93, 2003.
Come on.
2003.
But before that, it was 93. I went 10 years, which when I think back about it, I missed my best years of sex.
But you're already 2.5 years into your next 10 years.
I know. I was thinking, maybe my 30s I'll make up for it. So far, I haven't.
We were talking
You
in the
going
office.
blind yet or what?
What'd you do? I told you to shave off that mustache you did, but
I
what
trimmed
happened
it.
to your little goatee?
I trimmed it a little bit.
Yeah,
Is
you
that
did
what
too much. You need a lot of help.
Yeah, I know. I'm a
Hey,
mess.
Howard, that did that makeover. Didn't it help him out?
Yeah, he looks a lot better, but he's
Well,
already
let me
screwing
ask
up.
him something. He says it's been since 2003. And in 2003, how many times did you get it?
Just from one girl about probably 3 times.
Wow.
She must feel good hearing this.
Really.
I'm the one sucker.
Yeah, well, what's wrong with me?
I'm the one idiot who fell for it.
You're my victim.
We were in the office and we were talking. We think that Richard's actually gone to this bizarre place where he prefers the company of himself to the company of a woman.
Yeah, I believe that.
And we said, okay, if you had the choice this weekend to hook up with, what's that steel chick that you like? On your
Crystal Steel.
Crystal Steel, or a very good-looking, but not top of the line, but a very good-looking fan of the show, what would you do?
Well, you go with Crystal Steel.
Yeah, she's experienced.
Well, why
she
not?
knows what she's doing.
That's not the choice.
A real woman.
Here's the
No, we
choice.
can go with a real woman.
All right, you got a choice tonight. There's a girl out there. She's a 4, okay? On a scale of 1 to 10, she's a 4.
Yeah.
Really sweet girl, nice. She got a bit of a gunt. She's got some pimples.
She got cankles.
On a scale of
And
one,
she's got cankles.
on a scale of 1 to
Pretty
200,
face.
she's a 180.
Pretty face, you know,
But a killer
and she's about 35 pounds overweight. Okay.
Oh, God.
Or go home and just yank it to one of your pornos.
Okay, see, that's going to be a situation where if she's not totally gorgeous, I'm going to have to get to know her for a little bit and like her personality.
What if she's a 7 and she's a real person?
7? No, he's there. Anyone will be there.
6.
Yeah.
But she's I mean, at what point would you go for whatever steal over a real human being? Why would you do
Why
that?
don't you just go out and get laid?
You know what, Richard? Do this. Go to the supermarket, get 2 apples, 2 cantaloupes, and a head of lettuce, and make
Hey,
it
how
shake.
about this
Yeah, I
for?
was going to say, what other vegetables or fruits does he need to make a one?
How about this for a different way of looking at it?
Uh-huh.
The guy's incredibly secure. He can go to the Chinese restaurant himself. He doesn't need like me. I'm the worst. When I was single, I couldn't go 20 minutes without a girl, and not because it can't be a sex need. It's because I need someone to hold my hand and take me through life.
You need your security
babysitter.
blanket.
Yeah, my security blanket.
Yeah.
Maybe the guy's healthy. He doesn't need that.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
there's a little, there's going too far. There's you. You are the wrong end of the spectrum.
And he's at the other.
He's
I'm
the
at
wrong end of the
Right,
spectrum.
right.
Yeah. Well, after 10 years, after going without for 10 years, I really learned to enjoy being with myself and being by myself, and I got used to it. And I was like, if I'm going to go 10 years without, when I finally do get laid, I'm going to make sure it's like the most amazing looking chick, one of the most
I
amazing
would love
I've ever
to see
seen.
this girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
man.
really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was worth the wait, but it's like,
Yeah, but in a band, you should be able to get girls.
Make a chick and then
That
turn her
point.
into a nice salad.
And you should be able to get hot
Chick
chicks in
magnet
a
of
band.
That's right.
see,
What do you want, Dan?
Yeah, I don't know what it is with Richard because I don't think he's that bad looking of a guy. We joke around. I was out with this girlfriend of mine the other night. We were watching a band play, and she was checking out the drummer. She was not particularly hot for this guy, but she's like, drummers are so hot. A guy can go from being a 1 to being a 10 just by being a hot drummer, just the way they move.
Yeah,
the way
that's
they work
got to
the drums.
happen once in a while.
Absolutely.
And I said to her, Richard is one of the greatest metal drummers ever out there. Richard's who I work with. She goes, oh, but not him.
How good he is.
You know what I think does it too for a lot of chicks is like this accent, and I think
Yeah.
I'm too nice too. I mean, Robin probably knows that. Like, if you're real nice to a woman, they're going to consider you more of a
No,
friend.
nice is
than-
good. They like that. Creepy is what they don't like.
No. He goes, you know what Ganji does, where he talks you beyond
Right.
the point where you think of him as a guy and becomes your friend.
chair for you?
See, I do that. I pull out chairs for women.
All right, listen.
Maybe I got a guy
You'll
for
get a
you.
girl. Don't worry. It'll
Hey,
happen.
Howard.
Yeah.
I don't understand. He's on the show. He can't get laid. He was in, a metal band. He got double A walking around with his card with your picture on it. He gets laid like no tomorrow.
I know.
See, I don't try and use things. When I was a drummer, I never went up to a girl and said, hey, do you know I'm a big drummer in a metal
You know
band?
what? That's
But
just
why
foolish.
wouldn't you?
I know I should. But
Why become a
I
drummer
don't
in
know.
a metal
I'm
band?
humble, I guess.
No, but I got to figure traveling around with the band and doing press. And,
Absolutely.
And chicks do come to the concert.
Yeah, they do. I just
You know.
never could get past that point of just talking to them and say, hey, let's go, in the back.
Well, whatever. All right.
Look,
We're not going to get to the bottom of it today.
Richard, when I got a job on the show, I walked into the bar with a megaphone. It said, only one drink. I don't want to be hungover tomorrow on the Howard Stern show.
I should get a T-shirt or something. Huh?
Even I've told girls I'm a drummer in a metal band. I've gotten laid. No. All right. Thank you, Bobo. Thank you,
All right,
Richard.
man.
All right.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
I'm the greatest metal drummer ever. Iced Earth.
All right, I got to play you this, and then Beetlejuice is stopping by, Gilbert Godfrey's stopping by. We have a bunch of things to get to, but I got to play you this. Oh, but maybe I'll play it when we get back. You know how Sal and Richard busted Gary the retard's balls the other day
Yes.
by putting him back on hold every minute? Well, this now continues because Gary called to Gary keeps calling to complain that he was put on hold.
Uh-huh.
And so they hooked him up with the Rosie O'Donnell retard tapes.
Oh, no.
So he could complain.
Oh, I
So
can't wait to hear
we have
that.
Gary the retard talking to Rosie O'Donnell as a retard.
All right.
And that goes horribly wrong. I was going to move into that right now, but I see commercial break.
Yeah, poor Gary.
Poor Rosie.
See, I think I'm going to do fine in the new place with no commercials, or few commercials.
Sure.
Because I hate breaking for commercial. I could keep going for 4 hours and leave.
I understand that, but every once in a while you need time to set up something.
I do?
I don't know. I'm just, sometimes when we're having something live in here, you might want to break down for a second just so they can set up.
Yeah, there's certain acts come in here. You need to set up the plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
You mean for when the guy gets vomited on by the girls and you have to lay plastic down on the floor? Or when the guy farts and moves his bowels on the floor?
My favorite is walking in here in the morning and Brian Phelan is duct taping plastic to the floor.
I know to clear out. Whenever I see them rolling out the plastic, you don't want to be here.
We're in for a good show when you see the plastic come out.
Yeah. People are like putting hazardous waist suits on. And
Right. They got the yellow tape. Looks like a murder's going to happen.
We had there's a camera guy that they hired to do the handheld sometimes.
Yeah.
And it was a bit where me and Benji were throwing, I don't know, Bavarian cream donuts at some guy. Benji kept missing it in the camera guy. At the end, Gary said, look at the camera guy. He looked like he just went through like Willy Wonka's factory. Yeah, and he was sitting there with an $80,000 camera with cream on it. It's all over his eyes, and he's just looking at Benji shaking his head.
Not bad enough you get, cream all over you and sticky crap, but it's Benji doing it to you.
And then they thought Benji was doing it on purpose, but he denies it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that good aim. He said.
Whenever the plastic and the duct tape goes up, I go, man, it looks like in Silence of the Lambs when that guy has the girls in the bottom of the pit.
Right.
And we're just waiting for something really bad to happen.
Right. We're prepared when the bad thing happens.
Yeah, I got a memo yesterday. Some of the guys had ideas for I don't know, was it Beetlejuice? What were those like doing horrible things to women? Like having Beetlejuice lick off.
Those would probably be Sal memos.
Yeah.
The Sal memos are the anti-woman ones.
And I'm thinking to myself, I don't think there's enough duct tape and plastic to put in the studio for that idea.
Really? That messy it was going to be.
It's like a murder scene.
Let's nail her feet to the floor. What do you think?
Yeah, right.
This
is
is a great
a
idea.
sick, perverted,
I take sandpaper to their ass, and then I pour some lighter fluid, and then I throw them at it. What do you think? What do you think? Gary, I'm not mad. What are you talking about?
Sal, we can't do this bit. Why? Because it's not 14th century Bavaria.
It's illegal.
Okay, I chew some worms, then I spit in their nose. What do you think?
Yeah, because murder's illegal.
Oh, come on.
Did you hear about the new murder laws about 400 years ago?
And then he wanted to dress up like a black. People say Sal looks like Beetlejuice.
Put on blackface.
He's going to put on blackface. And I went, well, why would he do that? It's so elaborate. I mean, who cares?
I'm sure that won't be offensive.
Yeah.
I know you were talking about how weird and angry Sal can be. So we went over contest entries yesterday from a lard ass to a hard ass.
Yeah.
Boy, I've never seen a man so angry at women. I said to him, I go, do you have sisters? He goes, yeah, 3. I go, do they have any clue how angry you are? You just turn on the tape, and it's like, the F and C word, turn that pig off, she should die. I mean, not even the clever stuff.
She should die.
Yeah, you were being creepy yesterday.
Get out of your mind, Bowie.
Wait, Will, Jason, anybody come in and tell me if you heard what I heard?
I just used basic slang that we were having pizza, we were drinking, and I just said a few comments. I'm not angry at women.
You had something to say about every single person that was up there, and all of it was
I could say
right.
that.
Like things like, he goes, I'd like to spit on her.
He's like, yeah, I'd rape her.
That was
his approval.
Oh.
That was a great, I'd like to rape her.
Wow.
It was exactly like that mass murder. He didn't want to date her. He just wanted to rape her.
You got some issues, dude.
I have no issues, Howard.
Spit on women.
Yeah, but spitting is hot. I mean, to me, it's hot.
No, it's not.
Are we going to find out one day that, we actually employed a serial killer?
Not a serial killer. I'm
He
as
goes to
delicate.
those booths in Times Square. That's pretty close.
I think we're finding out today, Rob.
Yes, Richard.
Sal watches the angriest porn, too.
Yeah, oh, my God.
He was
What
watching
kind of
one
porn?
yesterday, and I can't even describe what was going on, but it was.
What was happening?
Oh, it was a girl. They sat down a girl. They got her all naked. He goes, "Oh, you think you're hot and everything?" She goes, "Yeah." He goes, "What are you?" And she goes, "A porn star." He goes, "No, you're not. You're a whore." He goes, "I got a special gift for you."
Yeah.
And a black dwarf comes out of the closet.
So you're into humiliating chicks.
Oh, so this
And
is
the black
funny-
dwarf is mean, too.
The black dwarf has to stand up on the ledge of the couch so he can position himself properly.
Yeah.
And she has him. He says things to her like, "Did you ever think when you were in high school this is where you would end up?" You know. And then he'll say something like, he goes, "The cameras are off. What's your real name?" And she'll say the real name. He goes, "The cameras are on, you stupid whore."
Stupid whore. Right? Yeah. And then what does he do? Does he have like nasty sex with her?
Super nasty. Well, what he'll do is he'll ask her something. He goes, "Do you want to do that?" And she'll go, "No." He goes, "Midget, do that to that whore now." Like whatever she says no to,
Yeah.
they
How
make
can
her
they
do.
do that?
Because they're paying the whore.
Be- no,
Probably sign some kind of release.
They can do it. They can do it because this woman really loves crack.
Sal's got a big smile on his face the whole time he's watching.
There's only
this,
one
too.
thing
He
that
loves
really. There's only one thing that really turned me off. It kind of like.
Yeah, let's hear what turned you
Yeah,
off.
really.
I gotta know.
It
Can
creeped
we
me
hear?
out,
All right,
man.
let me hear.
There was this chick yesterday I was watching. She was so hot. Remember,
Yeah,
Christy?
yeah.
Oh, man. And then in the end, they're all done, and her mascara's all over her. She looks like she was just dragged through a toilet, dunked in and out, the works. And this is where I'm at my peak. Like, I'm ready to
My
go.
dream.
Yeah.
That part didn't turn him
Yeah.
off.
I'm ready to make the glaze here. So, anyway, he goes, "Look up the camera, you whore." And he goes, "Are you proud of yourself?" She goes, "Yeah." He goes, "You going to go home and tell your dad about this?" And she goes, "My dad doesn't watch this." And he goes, "Oh." He goes, "Then why don't you tell your son about it?" I'm like, oh, my God. It was just to see that lady.
You mean for a second you actually saw her as a human being?
Yeah. for a
Oh,
brief
gee,
second.
they ruined it.
Wait a minute, you were ready to go and Richard was there?
No.
Well, he doesn't have a problem with that.
Wait, but you just said Richard, remember this? And I'm
Well,
like,
he-
I'm
he
ready
invited
to go.
me to the booth.
He invited Richard to go down to the booth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
There's
he's
nothing
been
wrong with that.
watched before.
We're buddies.
Would you guys, have you ever shared a booth with a guy? Like where two guys are in one booth?
Back in the days in Wall Street, like 3 or 4 at lunch would go hit the booth.
Holy
Together? You would
mackerel.
fit in one booth?
One time a girl went.
And
Wait a
watched you
second.
guys?
No, we don't watch each. I mean, one time this girl, she was a
Dude,
cold
you're like
caller.
Bob Crane. You ever see that movie, The Hogan
Yeah.
Hero guy?
I tell you, one time I went to the booth. This was real
You,
weird.
what do you say? You went to a booth with like a couple of your buddies and
Yeah,
you're
like-
all in the booth doing it?
Those booths
No,
are
not
small,
in the same
too.
booth. There's a whole string of booths.
Howard, understand something. Wait a second. Understand, Howard, it's a circle, right?
Right.
It's
So,
like the men's room.
A window goes up and down. So when the window goes up,
You see everybody.
you could see everyone else in their window.
Right.
Were you
can
guys
see the guy
talking
on
to
the
each
other
other?
side, he said.
One time my head almost got stuck because there's a timer. So I stuck my head in the window and the plastic thing came down.
Box in the head?
Yeah, it got me in the head and it wedged my head a little bit. So thank God I got it out in time. I
That's
think I would have been
embarrassing.
decapitated.
You could have had a big lawsuit. You'd how many 25 senses they get all day?
Those were the good old days.
You were going to say one time, you were about to tell us one of your
Oh,
disgusting-
one
What's it
time.
cost to go to a booth?
For me, $2. I'm
Okay,
done.
right.
Now that you can slide the dollars in, you don't have to get the coins from the Indian guy, and that's the most humiliating part. Because you want to get in, you want to get out real quick.
Wow.
You got the whole walk. You're looking down at your shoes. You walk real fast, but then you have to stop to the Indian guy. Go, give me tokens. And then
Yes, loser.
Give me tokens.
Here's your jerkin token.
the tokens are always greasy, so it's
Of course.
oh, it's bad.
Here's Ronnie.
We make them boil the tokens.
I got a theory on this whole thing with him.
Yeah.
So I heard Sal has a really hot wife.
Yeah. Has anyone seen Sal?
Yes, I have. I have.
She hot?
Yeah,
I've
she's
met her.
really
It's
pretty.
been
Very
6 or
pretty.
7 years, but she was adorable.
Yeah, I remember meeting Sal's wife and wondering why she was married to him.
I met her at a gig in November, and she's very pretty.
Yeah, go ahead.
So here's my theory, okay? Sal watches movies like this because this is what happens to him. It's a reverse situation. She yells at him and constantly tells him what to do.
Right.
So he likes to watch girls get humiliated all the time.
You know what? Ronnie's got something there.
Like the night he wanted to stay at your apartment, he had to go home and throw the garbage out. He couldn't stay in the city because she called him from L.A.
Right.
Because he had to go home and throw the garbage out. She called him and told him, you can't stay in the city. You got to go home and throw out that
So
garbage.
he's angry with women.
He's angry with women.
His mother probably
And he
did the
might
same
be
thing.
He might even be gay.
Right.
I was walking by the
The
Howard.
guy might be gay.
Well, I was just
How does anger and gay go hand in hand?
Because he goes to the
Because you're
booth.
angry.
Because he goes to the
No,
booth.
but I
You're
love
angry at women.
No, I'm
You're
not.
angry
I
at
love
women.
Well,
women.
he's so angry at women, he's going to show them by
You want to see
being
them
with
get,
guys.
You want to see them get punched and beat and
No,
dragged
I
through
don't like
toilets and everything. You do. You said you were watching it.
I like humiliation, but not pain. Like, I have a fantasy where I want to take a girl
Go ahead.
into a tub
Right.
and, the works on her. You know what I mean? But then, here's my fantasy. The plumbing is busted.
Right.
So she goes to turn on the shower to clean off, but she can't me on.
Sal, come on.
It's sort of like me putting my stamp on, like, get out, you whore!
Wow.
Smell like a pig. I mean, that's what I like. But
See,
I'm
that's
not.
what- this is where
You're
it's
not
at.
angry?
No, it's just not anger. It's just,
He wants to yell at his wife like that, but he can't.
Why don't you do that to your wife?
Howard, I will tell you this. I will tell you. I walked by
and then
Sal.
she kicked his
I want
ass.
to yell, smell like a pig whore, and you're not angry.
on my wife's birthday, Howard, I said to my wife,
How do you not see you're angry with women?
Howard, it was my wife's birthday. I'm laying in bed, and she's getting ready for bed, and I tap the pillow, tap, 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 and she goes, it's my birthday. For tonight, that's what I don't want.
Oh. Her birthday gift was not having sex
Her
with
birthday gift was not having sex with
you. Oh,
me.
how could you be married when your wife feels that way about you?
But we have some good times.
I'll tell you. Howard,
You remember the good
Yeah,
times?
go home and throw the garbage out and have some really good times.
name the last good
Don't
time.
you have a car to change? Come on,
Name,
get out of here.
name the last good time you had with her.
2 nights ago, really good.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Made her go home smelling like a pig.
What I do,
Go home and smell like a pig. I am home.
Does she buy into any of your fetishes or no?
No, she just thinks she goes, look it. She goes, I don't want anything to do with you and your weirdo crap and she calls it the Jerry Springer Trailer Trash Radio Show. She goes, leave me out of that garbage. I want nothing to do with
Do you ever, does she realize you go to the booth?
Yeah.
Or do you go home and tell her that's just made up for the year?
Yeah. I said, look, it was a long time ago, and I'm just fast forwarding.
Right.
Hey, Howard,
Doesn't realize you go there now.
I don't.
He
go
asked
there
me
now.
2 weeks ago.
can I tell you one funny story about him too? His wife.
Isn't it sad you gotta lie to your wife? Like your wife's the last person to really know who you are. That's what sucks about marriage.
Yeah.
Your wife can't know who you are.
No, she can't.
They don't want to know.
She knows now.
Oh, they'd never marry you if she actually knew who Sal was. She wouldn't be married to
We
him.
know you better than your wife does.
And we
you
don't
can't
want
even
anything to do with you.
You can never tell. You can never tell your wife your fantasies and your sexuality.
Every time my wife says, you don't talk to me, we're in the car, as soon as you express yourself, they start breaking your balls. I go, that's why I don't talk to you.
That was the wrong thought to have.
Every time you express yourself to these people, they start yammering away. My eardrums start rattling. I'm like, shut up. What do you want me to say? If I talk, I'll incriminate myself. That's why I don't talk. What the hell's it talk about? I want to strangle you? You drive me crazy? I'm in the house with 3 kids that don't shut the hell up every time I get home. You want me to say that? No. And then I don't get laid on top of it.
I will tell you, Howard. I walked by his desk one day, right?
Yeah.
And he was talking to his wife on speakerphone.
Yeah.
She can give it to him, but I'm
Oh, God, you got to tape
She
that
can
for
kick
us.
some
You got
ass.
to tape that, Sal.
I don't know.
What was she saying?
It just was. She's got a very firm voice, and you could tell it's a whole thing because he's Mr. Big Stuff in here, but he's like and she was just. I can't remember what it was about. I walked
Firmer than Scott, the engineer's wife.
It's on that level.
Wow.
Wow.
It was about the booths.
Oh yeah.
She says, you know,
this
I
is
got
why
to
he watches movies like that.
Yeah.
She said, I have to go to school. I have to pick up our son and look at their mothers.
Right.
And then their mothers look at me and say, here's the lady married to that perverted psycho who goes to the booth. She goes, is that, you know? And I see your son on the swings playing with kids. And I look at my boy and go, his father is some psycho pervert on the Howard Stern show that goes to booths with people.
Yeah,
I don't
and
want
guess
this.
what?
She goes, keep me out of this life. I go, I'm not asking you to be in it. I mean, what do you want from me?
Right.
I'm just doing my thing. This ain't The View. This ain't Barbara Walters. This is Howard Stern.
You aren't Star Jones.
But I love my wife. I mean, this is just my opinion. I don't want to come off as somebody who doesn't like my wife.
I always thought of Sal as Star Jones.
No, you're not coming off like that at all.
Howard, he's got another weird dynamic going on in this whole world.
Like, if your wife was really your soulmate, she'd go to the booths with you.
Yeah, but these guys, you guys wind up with
Go to
women
the gas chamber with me.
who don't want you.
Yeah, you know.
They want this imitation you make up to get them.
Did you guys ever watch porn together, or do you try to get her to watch those movies?
See, your wife would do the things for you that you want that would make you never go to the booth. That's what's not happening.
Right.
I don't mind. I enjoy going to the booths. I don't mind.
But why? You enjoy going to the
I
booth
get a kick out
to
of it.
be the guy that you can't be at home.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's my alter ego is, you know, psycho
How many
pervert.
guys are at the booths when you go?
There's a lot of a lot of guys in suits, but you never see their faces because you know you make like a visor with your hand and you look
Right,
down.
you haven't recognized.
You move real quick.
It's shameful.
Yeah, it's really shameful.
Do you walk out with your head down when you walk out the door? Of the place?
Oh, real fast, real fast.
Hey, Casanova, that's another $1.
I got to ask another question because I know nothing about the booths.
Hey, guess what? The plumbing broke, pig.
Let me ask you something. What is the $2? What, I mean,
Oh, because I'm done in with $2.
In increments of quarters.
It's increments.
That's probably like 10
but
minutes.
that's what I don't know.
A
what
quarter
it
minute.
is.
3 minutes.
It's 3.5 minutes $1. 7 minutes I'm done,
Okay.
and I try to time it where I'm down to the last second.
Oh, really? Get all your money's worth.
Hey, can I tell you
Way
what
to
other
go, Prince Charming. 3 minutes.
new record?
Hey,
Of bliss.
hey, I want to call my daughter. Your dreamboat just arrived.
Are you single? My daughter would like to go out with you. My regards to your wife.
Listen, is this
Sal,
my
can I
daughter?
ask- I
Your
gotta ask
dreamboat just docked on the west side.
What is it, Ronnie?
Didn't she know what you were like when you guys started going out?
You know, see, and that's another.
'Cause when
No,
you-
she didn't.
When you start going out, it's like you're so into the chick.
Yeah,
and
you
you're
don't
just-
Not
fart in
only
front
start
of her.
going out, you keep it up.
Right.
That's the problem. I can't. That's why I'm at the booths, Robin. She can't
No,
keep it
I
up.
mean you keep up this ruse until
Right.
you get them that you're some great guy.
She says to me sometimes, like, she goes, if I only knew who I was getting involved with, I swear to God, I never would have married you. And I said,
And had kids with you.
yeah, and I said, go ahead, get the hell out. Here's your, you know, but that to me is a mean thing to
Yeah, I
say
mean,
to
don't
somebody.
forget, she owns half of everything you have, Sal.
Exactly.
So
And that's
she's
why
a
I
wealthy
love her.
woman.
Howard, you want to hear another wacky thing he goes through? So his wife has, I think this is cool to say, his wife has a bunch of brothers, and they're tough guys.
Right.
And I think Sal's even afraid of a couple of them.
Well-
so after the last Boots discussion,
Yeah.
the family party that weekend, Sal was really worried about what was going to be. So his wife's brother at Sal's house comes over, he walks right up, puts his arm right on Sal, and he goes, I was listening to the radio. I turned it off. Otherwise, I'd have to kill you.
This is my son's birthday party. I have to
Kill you.
Hey, let me take the break because I got to play
I
with Gary the
could listen to
retard.
Sal's life all
Me too.
day.
Yeah.
It makes me
Wow.
feel good about mine.
Thank you. Just for the record, I love my wife. It's all good.
Yeah, Sal likes
It's like a
angry,
mantra.
angry porn, man.
Hey, dude, it's free if you squeegee.
Hey, Richard, let me ask you something. You don't find the porn he likes hot at all?
No, not really. I'm more into
That's
kind
Richard.
of romantic porn. You know?
That's the drummer from Demons and Wizards.
Highest standards.
How do those places in Times Square even make money? Like $2? I mean,
Howard, they're packed, man.
Yeah.
They're packed.
You ever see anybody in there you know?
Okay, so here's just one quick story.
He's always got a story.
don't you think guys would just like buy porno and bring it home?
He can't watch it at home, though.
Wife
They're
and
busted.
kids, how can I watch
And
it?
some of the stuff is live, you know. How.
You should do what I did: get a locked room.
Yeah, well, I was in my basement once, and I tripped over a can of paint when my wife came in the house.
That's not romantic.
Kill yourself now.
You should build your own booth at home.
That's what I did. I had
In your
electronic
basement.
door. I had electronic locks on my door.
So you went into
Sal would
photography.
want tokens and everything, so it'd be like the real thing.
Yeah.
Is the live show ever just the Indian guy with a wig?
I had like a whole beat-off room.
That's awesome.
I built my basement was awesome, right,
Hey,
Gary? You used to see it.
But I always
And I had a
wondered.
big screen TV, and I put electronic bolts on the doors because I didn't want my wife and kids walking in when I was doing it. But I had a dog door for my dog to get in and out. And
Because the dog didn't bother you.
yeah, and then one of my kids, when she was real young, crawled through the dog door to get in. And but luckily I wasn't doing it. I was actually conducting business in the office.
I never understood how you explained to your family the electronic locks. What was the premise of that?
Well, because I didn't want the kids working when I was working, when I was doing business.
Oh, okay.
You know, I was on the phone. I was getting interrupted a lot when I was making my mega millions. You know, making my big deals.
Monkey business.
Yeah,
Not everybody has, the resources or the space
Right.
that you have.
that's true.
Hey, Howard, have you ever had an incident where you made a mess, like, and it just gets out of control? You got, like,
Yes.
it gets on your keyboard and the dish.
I wrote about that in my second book.
I had.
With a guy.
They make covers for keyboards.
Sal,
you
remind me
would
not
know
to
that.
remind me not to check my email at your house.
One time I had Howard. One time I had.
Richard Christie has a splash guard on his keyboard.
Howard, salad guard.
Oh yeah, salad guard.
got a squeegee.
I went over to the salad
Self-cleaning.
place. And
Yeah, he's having sex.
I got it from a Roy Rogers. It was going out of business.
He's having sex with a salad. Why not?
It's got a crouton dish on the side.
hey, Karen, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
This
What-
is Karen. I'm one of the girls that sent in a tape from the lard ass competition.
Yes.
You should just let us box Sal. Let us take turns kicking his ass.
He'd probably like that.
He'd like that.
I would.
Yeah.
What do you look
He
like?
would. What do I look like?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little chunky, I could lose the 15 pounds.
Pig loser!
Yeah, sit on me. You want to hurt me? Sit on me, you fat pig.
Poor pig loser.
If we saw her tape yesterday, I don't know if we did, but if we did, 10 seconds after it was in, Sal's like, pig, get this pig off.
Let me hear you oink, you whore.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Come on,
there
give
you
me a
go.
little oinky.
All right.
Sal! Oink, oink, Sal. Let me
go.
come kick
Oh,
your
he likes
ass,
that.
buddy.
All right, Karen,
You're
later.
so mean.
Hey, let me take the break, and then I'll play Gary the Retard arguing with Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
And you know who's here is Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice has to come in and say hi. Gilbert Gottfried's going to say hello. It's going to be a big show today. As soon as we get away from Sal and the sex life. We'll be back right after these words.
Listen, I'm calling you in advance. I'm doing the right thing. This is what's going on today. They're doing something called it's the Wheel of Sex. And they have a girl coming in. Now, we're going to have Benji dip his ass in whipped cream. If it lands on it, he dips his ass in whipped cream and he pushes his ass in the face of the girl.
Right.
Benji can't do it. They asked me if I could do it. I said, let me call my wife in advance.
I really don't want you to do that, no.
I'm just putting my ass in whipped cream with cherries.
Those are my feelings. I say no. Do what you want. And I knew this was going to be an issue. It's going to be an every time thing. It annoys me. I don't like that behavior. It's not for me. I don't like it. If you think it's fine and it's no big deal, then you do it. I don't know what to tell you. Would you want me to shove my ass in some guy's face?
For the sake of comedy.
It doesn't matter. So it wouldn't matter.
It's not my ass. There's whipped cream separating us.
Okay. So if I put whipped cream on my ass and shove it in somebody's face, you wouldn't care?
If it was a joke type of thing, like a bachelorette party, I wouldn't care.
Oh, okay. So at a bachelor party, I could do that. Okay.
I'm just telling you.
I'm just telling you. That's what you're telling me. It doesn't. You don't like it when it's the other way around, though.
I said it's fine the other way around.
Okay.
Hey, listen, I'm doing the right thing. I'm calling you in advance. You don't want to.
And when I tell you my feelings, that's what happens. You tell me I shouldn't feel how I feel. And then you try to convince me otherwise. You ask me how I feel, I tell you, and then you tell me I shouldn't feel that way.
I'm telling you, they want me to dip my ass in whipped cream and have
If they want you to jump off the building, are you going to do that?
If they want me to.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty stupid.
We got to get her on the show.
She's great.
Yeah.